The British director's impact on television was marked by Alfred Hitchcock Presents, which aired from 1955 to 1962. This series showcased a blend of suspense, dark humor, and chilling tales that captivated audiences. Following that, it transformed into the Alfred Hitchcock Hour from 1962 to 1965, maintaining his signature storytelling style. One episode, however, went beyond even his usual unsettling themes, raising eyebrows and causing concern among network executives. This particular installment pushed boundaries with its graphic portrayal of violence and psychological tension, leading to a backlash from viewers and resulting in its ban from network television. The decision sparked debate over censorship, artistic freedom, and the limits of television programming during that era. Critics argued the content was reflective of societal fears, while others viewed it as an overreach in artistic expression. This controversy adds a complex layer to Hitchcock's legacy, demonstrating how his work often straddled the line between artistry and discomfort. Who can forget the silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock's head, looming large over each episode of his iconic TV series? It was a powerful, unforgettable image that became a signature for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, a show that originally aired in 1955. The theme music that accompanied this visual was equally memorable, creating a chilling atmosphere even before the story began. Each episode of the show was introduced with this distinct opening, setting the stage for the eerie tales of suspense and mystery that followed. Alfred Hitchcock Presents was not just any regular series. It was an anthology series. Each episode told a completely different story, often with a twist ending or a darkly ironic conclusion. This structure allowed for a wide variety of plots, from psychological thrillers to crime dramas, and showcased the talents of numerous writers, directors, and actors. The series maintained its core idea of suspense, but each episode was unique, offering something new to the audience every week. Although the stories and characters changed, the continuity of the series was maintained through Alfred Hitchcock himself. The famous director was always present in the introduction segment, providing continuity for viewers. His role as the show's host, often delivering a witty or darkly humorous introduction, was a key part of what made the series stand out. Hitchcock's presence gave a sense of familiarity to the anthology format, keeping the audience engaged and reminding them that they were in for an experience crafted by one of the masters of suspense. This combination of a rotating cast of characters and stories alongside Hitchcock's ever-present figure helped make Alfred Hitchcock Presents one of the most influential and beloved television shows of its time. The series ran for many years, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of TV and influencing countless shows that followed. It remains a testament to Hitchcock's unique ability to captivate and unsettle audiences, making his silhouette and theme music synonymous with high-quality suspense television. In each episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, the audience is treated to a unique blend of suspense and dark humor. The show's engaging sequences were crafted by Hitchcock and his collaborators, showcasing their signature wit. Hitchcock himself would often introduce the episodes, guiding viewers through the intriguing plots with his distinctive tone. He didn't shy away from addressing the audience directly, creating a personal connection that made the experience even more captivating. His dry remarks and clever setups added layers to the storytelling that left viewers both amused and intrigued. Interestingly, Hitchcock had little love for television commercials, often expressing his disdain in colorful terms. He saw them as interruptions to the compelling narratives he worked hard to create. His annoyance would sometimes seep into his introductions, where he made playful yet scathing comments about the ads viewers were about to see. This unique approach not only entertained, but also let audiences feel a bit of Hitchcock's personality, reminding them that he was as much an artist in the realm of commercials as he was in suspense. Ultimately, these elements combined to make Alfred Hitchcock Presents a memorable entry into the world of television, inviting viewers into an experience where suspense was perfectly mingled with Hitchcock's trademark humor and critique of the medium. Hitchcock recognized the varied tastes of his international audiences, While American viewers were often exposed to specific advertisements during the show's commercial breaks, audiences abroad did not have access to these marketing efforts. To address this, Hitchcock ingeniously included alternate footage for international broadcasts. This clever strategy allowed him to eliminate any references to American sponsorship that might not resonate with viewers from different cultures. Instead of traditional promotional content, Hitchcock used these moments to showcase his sharp wit and unique humor by poking fun at American culture itself. This approach not only catered to international audiences but also highlighted Hitchcock's understanding of global storytelling. By embracing his comedic flair, he turned what could have been a mundane gap into an opportunity for entertainment. The resulting episodes felt fresh and tailored, preserving the core narrative while adding a layer of humor that resonated well across borders. This alteration in content emphasized Hitchcock's brilliance in engaging with viewers worldwide, ensuring that no matter where they were, they could enjoy a distinctly Hitchcockian experience. Alfred Hitchcock Presents was a television series that first aired in 1955 and quickly became an iconic part of television history. One of the critical factors behind its success was the sponsorship it attracted, and the sponsors were more than happy to put their names behind the show. The big question that often arises is why the sponsors would continue to support a series like Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and the answer lies in the show's impressive viewership. The series consistently drew in high ratings, meaning that a significant number of people were watching each episode. This meant that sponsors had the opportunity to showcase their products to a wide and engaged audience. With so many eyes on the screen, the sponsors knew that their advertisements would reach a broad demographic, which ultimately benefited their business interests. This high level of viewership made the show extremely valuable to advertisers, ensuring that the series continued to receive robust financial support. The blend of suspenseful storytelling and Hitchcock's signature style kept viewers coming back, and the sponsors recognized the potential for their own products to gain visibility with such a large and loyal audience. As a result, Alfred Hitchcock Presents maintained its spot as a favorite among both viewers and advertisers alike, creating a win-win situation for all involved. The series shares many similarities with Alfred Hitchcock's films, particularly in the portrayal of scheming characters who often have murder on their minds. These characters, like those in Hitchcock's films, are often involved in intricate plots filled with tension, suspense, and a sense of impending danger. While the series' tone and themes resemble Hitchcock's cinematic work, his involvement in the show was fairly limited. Hitchcock, being incredibly busy with his film career at the time, did not have the opportunity to contribute directly to the series. However, he managed to convince MCA executive Lew Wasserman that lending his name and likeness to the series would not require much of his time or energy. This decision allowed the series to benefit from Hitchcock's iconic brand without requiring his full-time involvement. Although Hitchcock's presence in the show was minimal, his influence and recognition were central to its success, drawing viewers who were already familiar with his signature style of suspense and mystery. While developing Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Alfred Hitchcock selected producers and collaborators he knew well to handle the production task. This approach allowed him to maintain a strong level of control over the series, even though he was not as involved in the everyday details as he was with his films. The collaboration with familiar faces in the industry ensured that his vision was respected and that the quality of storytelling matched his standards. The series featured engaging, suspenseful narratives, which became a hallmark of Hitchcock's work. Each episode brought to life a unique story, crafted with attention to detail, and a hint of the dark humor that Hitchcock was known for. This selection of producers contributed to the show's successful execution. Ultimately, Hitchcock's decisions regarding his team played a significant role in achieving the distinct tone and style that captivated audiences during the show's run. The effective partnership between Hitchcock and his collaborators was key to blending his cinematic flair with the episodic format, creating a lasting impact on television storytelling. Offering a unique blend of suspense and dark humor, Alfred Hitchcock Presents captivated audiences from its debut in 1955. While Hitchcock played a key role in overseeing the series, many viewers believed he was the sole creative force behind it. They thought he wrote every script and directed each episode. In reality, his role was more that of a guiding figure, providing fatherly advice to the directors and producers. This led to a perception of involvement that exaggerated his actual contributions. Indeed, Hitchcock introduced the episodes with witty remarks, further reinforcing the notion that he was intimately connected to each story. This distinct presentation style added to the allure of the series, making it feel uniquely Hitchcockian. The blend of psychological thrills and moral ambiguity resonated well with the audience, leading them to assume an even deeper connection between the master of suspense and the chilling tales unfolding on their screen. This misperception also contributed to the show's enduring legacy and his iconic status. Viewer letters started pouring into Alfred Hitchcock Presents as soon as it began airing. Fans were eager to share their thoughts and enthusiasm for the unique blend of dark comedy and suspense that the series offered. In setting up the show, Alfred Hitchcock decided to establish a consistent tone that would unify the stories. He created simple guidelines for the creative team, ensuring that they could develop the suspenseful narratives while still injecting a sense of humor and irony. These guidelines served as a framework for adapting short stories into engaging television episodes. The focus was on crafting plots that kept audiences on the edge of their seats, while simultaneously allowing for moments of wit. This approach not only appealed to fans, but also set a standard for storytelling in anthology series. The letters reflected viewers' appreciation for Hitchcock's distinctive style, filled with clever twists and unexpected endings. As the series progressed, the guidelines helped maintain the quality and uniqueness that viewers came to expect and love, solidifying the show's place in television history. The show upheld a significant rule that defined its style. It must deliver a suspenseful experience with a thrill that usually culminated in a surprising twist or shocking revelation at the end. Each episode was crafted meticulously to keep the audience engaged, ensuring they felt the tension build up to a gripping climax. This established a unique viewing experience that left viewers anticipating revelations right until the last moment. The title sequence itself was a masterclass in simplicity. It featured a striking silhouette of the robust director, Alfred Hitchcock, set against the somber notes of an 1872 funeral march. As the sequence progressed, Hitchcock would step into view, presenting his side profile. This gentle transition into his portrait served as an iconic introduction, establishing the show's tone and Hitchcock's commanding presence. This theatrical flair perfectly matched the show's narrative style, enhancing the suspenseful atmosphere and drawing viewers into its chilling tale. From the start, Alfred Hitchcock Presents was a unique television series that offered viewers a blend of suspense and dark humor. Alfred Hitchcock himself played a key role not only as the host, but also as a creative force behind the show. Interestingly, he drew the iconic silhouette of himself that became synonymous with the series. This silhouette was originally created for a Christmas card list while he was living in England, transforming a personal touch into a lasting symbol of his work. The series featured an impressive lineup of notable actors, elevating its appeal. Among them were Bruce Dern, Peter Falk, Peter Fonda, and Martin Landau, each bringing their own unique flair to the storytelling. Lee Majors, Jane Mansfield, and Gloria Swanson also made appearances, adding to the star-studded cast. With every episode, viewers were treated to captivating plots and unexpected twists, setting a high standard for anthology series that followed. The show's legacy continues to resonate, thanks to its blend of memorable performances and Hitchcock's distinctive style. Bob Newhart brought a chilling twist to his comedic persona in the 1955 series Alfred Hitchcock Presents. In the episode titled How to Get Rid of Your Wife, he portrayed a murderous husband, showcasing a darker side of marital conflict. The plot revolves around his devilish scheme to use rat poison against his wife, a move that escalates the idea of marital discord to an unsettling level. Newhart's performance adds a layer of complexity as viewers see the clash between his usual comedic charm and the sinister character he embodies. Alongside him, Joyce Jameson appears as Skippy, a character reminiscent of her role as one of the fun girls in the Andy Griffith Show. Her presence in this suspenseful narrative enhances the story, creating dynamic interactions that keep the audience on edge. The combination of dark humor and gripping suspense is a hallmark of Hitchcock's storytelling, making this episode memorable for its unexpected twists. The tension between the characters and the dire circumstances they face creates a gripping experience, showcasing the intricate storytelling that Alfred Hitchcock Presents is known for. The show is a blend of drama and humor, effectively captivating viewers of its time and continuing to intrigue new audiences. In this episode, Newhart's character highlights the potential darkness lurking beneath the surface of everyday life, leaving a lasting impression on all who watch. Throughout the series, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, the master of suspense added a unique twist with his blackly comedic interludes. These segments became a signature part of the show, blending humor with his trademark style. Hitchcock often approached these moments with a straight face, bringing an unexpected lightness to the otherwise tense atmosphere. One memorable instance is when he transformed a surfboard into an ironing board, showcasing his ability to play with absurdity. This interplay of seriousness and silliness captivated the audience. In another iconic scene, he held a gigantic house key, further emphasizing the eccentricity of his comedic spirit. During the episode titled Final Vow, he took the humor to another level by putting a tattoo on a slab of beef, cleverly playing with the notion of permanence and absurdity. These interludes serve not only to entertain, but also to remind viewers of Hitchcock's playful side, captivating audiences in an era when suspense was king. During the early 1960s, a notable interaction took place between Alfred Hitchcock and Walt Disney regarding Hitchcock's desire to film at Disneyland. The famous director, known for his suspenseful style, approached Disney for permission to shoot at the renowned theme park in Anaheim. However, Walt Disney firmly denied this request. His reluctance stemmed from his distaste for Hitchcock's film, Psycho, which had gained significant notoriety and stirred controversy due to its shocking themes and graphic violence. Disney's disappointment with Psycho likely influenced his decision to keep the magic of his park separate from the darker interests of Hitchcock's cinematic world. This decision highlights the contrasting styles and visions between two iconic figures in the entertainment industry, with Disney focusing on family-friendly experiences, while Hitchcock's work often delved into psychological thrills and horror. The clash of ideals between these two creative minds remains a fascinating piece of cinematic history. There were also some pretty legendary names that directed some episodes of the series Alfred Hitchcock Presents. William Friedkin, known for directing iconic films like The French Connection and The Exorcist, directed an episode called Off Season. This marked Friedkin's first non-documentary work as a young director, showcasing his talents in a different format. Interestingly, it's said that Alfred Hitchcock himself criticized Friedkin for not wearing a tie on the set, highlighting Hitchcock's own sense of style and professionalism. Sidney Pollack also lent his directorial skills to a couple of episodes, contributing to the high level of quality and creativity in the series. The show was known for its suspenseful storytelling and unexpected twists, drawing viewers in week after week. These directors brought their unique visions and expertise to the series, enriching its legacy. The combination of Hitchcock's influence and the skills of these legendary directors helped to create a timeless series that continues to resonate with audiences today. The 1955 TV series Alfred Hitchcock Presents was a groundbreaking show that brought a new level of suspense and thriller to the small screen. It became a significant part of television history, partly because of its association with some of the most notable crime writers of the time. These writers contributed their talents to create some of the best episodes of the series, making it stand out for its intricate plots and complex characters. Among the big names involved were Patricia Highsmith, the celebrated author behind Strangers on a Train, a novel that Hitchcock would famously adapt into a film. Highsmith's contribution to the series was crucial, as her storytelling skills brought a psychological depth to the plots, which was a trademark of Hitchcock's work. Dean Stockwell, an actor who was also involved in the series, added his own touch to some of the scripts, enhancing the show's allure with his distinctive style. Robert Bloch, the writer best known for Psycho, another Hitchcock classic, contributed to the series as well. Bloch's eerie and unsettling narratives matched the tone of the show perfectly, adding layers of tension to the already suspenseful atmosphere. Richard Matheson, a master of horror and science fiction, also played a role in scripting for the series, lending his knack for the bizarre and the unexpected to certain episodes. The collaboration of these writers helped shape Alfred Hitchcock Presents into a show that was not only captivating in its storytelling, but also a key platform for showcasing the talents of some of the most influential crime writers of the era. Their scripts often combined elements of the psychological and the thrilling, offering viewers plots that were as intelligent as they were suspenseful. This collection of brilliant minds in crime writing ensured that the show remained one of the most respected anthology series of its time, each episode a testament to the skill and imagination of the writers involved. Initially, Alfred Hitchcock Presents served as a platform for suspenseful stories, showcasing the creative genius of Alfred Hitchcock, who was known for his masterful storytelling. The series premiered in 1955 and quickly captivated audiences with its unique blend of mystery, drama, and psychology. Each episode featured a different story, often ending with a surprising twist. While the show rarely depicted outright violence or graphic content, it cleverly built tension and intrigue, playing on the fears and imaginations of viewers. Among the various tales shared throughout the series, one episode from Season 7 stood out for its unsettling nature. Written by Robert Bloch, who also penned the novel Psycho, this particular story hinted at a dark and disturbing theme that was considered too intense for television at the time. Despite Bloch's reputation for thrilling horror, the specifics of this episode were deemed inappropriate for broadcast, leading NBC to shelve it entirely. This choice reflects the delicate balance between artistic expression and the boundaries of acceptable content in the 1950s television landscape. Ultimately, Alfred Hitchcock Presents maintained a legacy of suspense while navigating cultural sensitivities, enhancing its status as a seminal work in television history. In the episode titled The Sorcerer's Apprentice, a young boy, eager to become a magician, gets tangled in a web of deceit and manipulation. Dreaming of a bright future as a performer, he finds himself drawn to an illusionist he greatly admires. However, his journey takes a dark turn when he meets the illusionist's wife. She, driven by her own selfish motives, tricks the boy into believing that by committing murder, he will gain the magical powers of her husband. With naivety clouding his judgment, the boy succumbs to her persuasion. He goes so far as to attempt to saw her husband in half, despite lacking proper knowledge of how any illusion works. This pivotal moment serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of misplaced ambition and blind trust. As the episode concludes, Alfred Hitchcock delivers a chilling remark, suggesting that the scheming widow must be feeling a mix of triumph and horror over her manipulation. This episode became notable during its run in syndication, keeping audiences captivated with its unique blend of suspense and dark humor. In this fascinating episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, titled Man from the South, audiences are introduced to a gripping tale centered on a high-stakes wager. Steve McQueen plays a man who is running low on funds and decides to test his luck by betting that he can successfully open his lighter 10 times in a row without failure. The tension escalates as the character portrayed by Peter Lorre, a compulsive gambler, insists that the young man must risk his pinky finger if he fails. This intense setup not only keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, but also leaves a lasting impact, especially on the younger audience of that time. Following the broadcast of this episode in 1960, a playground game emerged among children known as the Zippo game. In this activity, kids mimicked the lighter challenge, attempting to spark a flame 10 consecutive times. However, unlike the episode's chilling wager, the children did not put their fingers on the line. keeping the spirit of the game lighthearted and safe. This creative transformation from a television storyline to a playground pastime highlights the reach and influence of the series. In 1962, Alfred Hitchcock Presents transitioned to an hour-long format, a change that Alfred Hitchcock welcomed with enthusiasm. This new format allowed for deeper storytelling, affording writers and directors the opportunity to flesh out plots more fully. Instead of being limited to short stories, episodes could now originate from novels, enriching the source material. This expansion appealed to a wider audience, offering more suspense and complexity within each episode. The series was retitled The Alfred Hitchcock Hour and ran for 3 seasons on NBC. During this time, viewers were treated to captivating tales that showcased Hitchcock's signature blend of mystery and psychological tension. Although the show was ultimately canceled, it solidified its place in television history, lasting longer in the hearts of fans. This approach to storytelling continues to influence modern television, demonstrating the effectiveness of a longer format in genre programming. The evolution of the series highlighted Hitchcock's adaptability and ever-growing influence in the world of entertainment. Increased production costs became a significant challenge for the series as the years went by. Fans noticed a change, feeling that the quick thrills and suspense that defined the shorter episodes were fading. They sensed that each story lost the urgency that once kept them on the edge of their seats. Hitchcock's unique touch, which made the original episodes so engaging, seemed less present in the longer format. Interestingly, he directed only one of these hour-long episodes during the series' later run. As the show continued, the essence that captivated audiences over the years felt diluted, leading to disappointment among loyal viewers. Finally, on May 10, 1965, Hitchcock delivered his farewell, marking the end of an era for the beloved series. The show's conclusion left a nostalgic void for those who had come to appreciate its blend of suspense and dark humor, making it clear that its legacy would linger long after its return.